Benicio Del Toro. So great to have you on the show.
Hello, thank you for having me.
The terrifying thing about this film is the utter lawlessness and almost absolute power that the Mexican Cartel have, which is a real thing. In preparing for this role and the film before, did you ever get to meet with any actual members or former members?
But I've met with some members of for projects before. Yes, I've met with some people that were part of the drug cartel.
What was that like? What did you take away from that? Was there, because they seem to be, above the law almost.
Not when I met them. No, they're just like human beings who are caught in a situation, whether they're like, whether it's economically or the drugs. Some of them were doing drugs all the time. But what is it like? I don't know. I don't know what to compare it, but.
They're just, so you kind of got the humanity to these kind of...
The ones that I met were rehabilitated one way or the other. One of them was working as an informant. So he had turned,
That's a scary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that the years have gone by, so he kind of like made a deal, pointed fingers or whatever.
The emotional center of this film is really seeing the humanity that's born in a man when he becomes a father. When you had your daughter Delilah, what changes did you feel in yourself?
Well, that instinct of protection just, took over right away, also, tolerance.
Interesting. Patience.
And care, or really, very gentle with the physical actions too,
Did you feel like, as a man who's often playing characters that are quite tough, did you find that it changed you as an actor as well, a new level of sensitivity or understanding, especially when you have a little girl?
Absolutely. I think it also helps you understand people more, for example, my daughter will be having some dinner and she says she's not gonna eat anything and she'll stump and she'll cry and it's like, wow, it's the end of the world. And just 5 seconds later she's eating and it's like nothing happened. And I think people are like that. I think we all have elements of the kids, the baby in all of us, and so now at work, if someone is like agitated or whatever, just let it go and things change, and not confront that and make it worse.
That's interesting. So you kind of understand that.
I understand. I let her go, have the freak out, and then just quickly it'll go away like a cloud.
It's true. I've got two girls and I know exactly what you're talking about. In the first film, the subject's really about drugs. In the second one, it's about the epidemic of human trafficking, which again is such a worldwide problem. What did you learn about that?
I mean, this movie, Sicario, Day of the Soldado, is really about using that world as a setting, but really the story is about Alejandro and Matt and the girl Isabella, just their journey and how they're gonna and how this whole idea of fighting violence with violence just doesn't go anywhere.